Okay, so now we are looking at power to a power. So having an exponent and raising it to another power. So if I look at x cubed b to the fifth, all of that is being cubed, then I'm going to have a 3 times, b 5 times, and this whole thing is being cubed. So this is happening 3 times. So 3 more a's, 5 more b's, and again 1 more. So now after all that's written out, when we add all of our a's, we have 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. So in total we have 9. And our b's we have 5, 10, 15. So my new expression is a to the 9th, b to the 15th. So doing that, again with the next one, we have 3 times m times n, and then there's 5 n's. And this time it's occurring twice because that whole thing is being squared. So I'm going to rewrite it again. All right. Now if we total up our m's and our n's, we have 2, 4, and then we have 5, 10. So now if we rewrite our expressions using these exponents, I have 3 times 3, which is 9, m to the 4th, n to the 10th. So if we look and we see what's happening from 1 and 2, from example 1 and 2, my a's are getting 3 times the size. So that's what our exponent was. It's getting 3 times it. Same thing with my b's. They got 5 times bigger, or 3 times bigger. They went from 5 to 15 and 3 to 9. Let's see if that same thing here. 2 times 2 is 4, 5 times 2 is 10. So what we did is we multiplied the exponents. So what rule can we generalize? We can generalize that if you have a power to a power, so an exponent raised to another exponent, again they have to have the same basis, then you multiply exponents. Now let's look back at number 2. How do we know how this 9 gets here? Well, we squared it. 3 squared is 9. So that's how you're going to deal with the numbers. So if I look at number 3, negative 3 squared, well, that's negative 3 times negative 3 is still positive 9. Then I'm going to multiply the exponents. So 5 times 2 gives me 10 m's. There's a 1 here, so 1 times 2 gives me 2 n's. 6 times 2 gives me 12 p's. And 9 times 2 gives me 18 q's. So there's the answer for that. Now number 4, I have negative 10 squared. Well, that's negative 10 times negative 10, which is positive 100. And let's multiply out our exponents. Q to the 10th, 8 times 2 is 16, r to the 16th, 12 times 2 is 24, so s to the 24th. Alright, so go ahead and pause your video and try the other ones on your own and see if you end up with the same answer. So number 5, you should end up with x to the 8th, y to the 12th. Number 6, a negative 1 to the 8th power. That's negative 1 times itself 8 times. Ends up with a positive 1. 2 times 8 is 16. 9 times 8 is 72. And 7 times 8 is 56. Alright, number 7, negative 2 cubed. So that's negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 gives you negative 8. 5 times 3 is 15. And 1 times 3 is 3. Alright, number 8, I'm just going to multiply out to here. So this gives me x to the 12th over x to the 20th. Alright, well, if you remember from yesterday when we had division, let's go ahead and simplify this. 12 minus 20 gives me negative 8, so they go on the bottom. So my final answer is 1 over x to the 8. Now from here, I want you to write what questions do you have, what did you find confusing, and what did you